Side kicks. So position yourself on the floor, support again under the head, and your support can go here with a few pillows, or if you can, bring the arms straight out. You can also add a little support underneath your baby here in front if you feel like you just make it feel a little more comfortable, just to tuck a little bit under there and just feel like your baby bump is nice and supported to the front. And with that, we want lovely stacked shoulders, stacked hips, and let's get the feet straight out to begin with. And then we're going to bend that bottom knee, and the knee goes slightly in front and the heel goes slightly behind. Then hand onto the hip and just ensure you keep a nice long hip or nice long waist as much as you can, and bring that top leg up. And then you're thinking of that hip fold, center of the hip fold for your movement. So we'll take a nice deep inhale and we'll bring that leg up. Exhale and down. Gliding up on the inhale. Exhale and down. Now you can add a little ankle weight to this if you wish. Gliding up and down. Let's do 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Straighten the leg as you go. 2 more. Last one. Up and down and bend and release. And then we'll take a nice deep breath in and we'll send that top leg back out again. Now here we're going to take the knee and toe and turn it to the ceiling and turn it in front, turn it to the ceiling and turn in front, turn to the ceiling and turn in front. And then now we're going to turn to the ceiling and we're going to go toe pointed up and flat foot down. Now, as you go up, you're thinking of lengthening the pelvic floor. And then as you go down, we're shortening the pelvic floor into that inner thigh, actively pressing down. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, engage and out. Inhale. Exhale, draw in and up. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Focusing on the pelvis for 2. And last one. And turn and bring it in. Now we'll take that leg up. And if you want to bring it up slightly and just hug it into the chest, give it a little shake there. And then you can bring it down, slide it in front and give a little massage there. And then we can bring the legs back out again. And then from here, we'll put the foot in front and stretch out the bottom leg. This foot can go really anywhere. And you can also add a little cushion there in front and just rest your knee on it if you wish. And then the lower leg now, we're going to the inner thigh and we're lifting up and down. And again, it's the lower pelvic floor half now. We're drawing in and up. Inhale, release. Exhale, in and up through that lower leg. Lifting up, feeling that lovely draw up, cocoon and wrap of the baby as you come up. Keeping this leg nice and light. And 2, and 1, and release, and down. And now this time we can take this leg up and out, grab your foot, and if you can, bring it into a nice thigh stretch there. Bring it forward, back we go again. And bring it forward and release and down. Nice deep breath in. And top leg back out again. And at this time, we're going to go forward and back. So we'll go forward with a pointed toe, back through the heel. And as we go forward, we're pulling that leg into the hip. And as you go back, we'll press through the heel. And we're thinking stretch through the back of the leg, engage through the back of the leg. Feeling that backside engage as you push behind the hip. Inhale, exhale, exhale. 3, 2, and 1. And back we come. Release and down. And then we'll just stretch the leg out. Reach overhead. Give a nice breath in and out there. And then release and in. Lovely. And another nice stretch here, just to finish up, is if you, I'm just moving to get a little space behind, we'll take the arm in front and then we'll roll back with the elbow, give a little stretch there, roll in front, just a little spinal stretch, going as far as you feel it good. And back, and 1, and, and release and down. And then we'll pop and do it all on the other side. So we'll take our support, we'll come down and adjust any support you'd like on this side. It may feel a little different. You can support whatever you need to. Again, support underneath the bump here in front if you wish. And then we have the legs out nice and straight, back hips and shoulders, top leg up, bottom leg again is bent, and we have the knee in front and the heel behind. Hand on the hip to ensure we keep a lovely long waist, and then hip fold, center of the hip fold. Take a lovely inhale and exhale down. Inhale into the stretch, expansion of the pelvic floor. Exhale, pelvic bones drawn in and up. Inhale, expand through your breath. Exhale. Inhale. From the breath right down into the base of the pelvis. Exhale. You're always looking for a little more range out of that pelvic floor, out of the hip. And again. 2 more. Last one. And down and bend and in to release. And we can take that leg up, give a little stretch in. Lovely, and release. Take that top leg back out again, and we're going to turn it to the ceiling and in front. So just that little turn out on the hip. We'll do 3 of those just to warm up the hip, and then we'll go turned out and we'll inhale up, exhale down. And again, inhale into the expansion and stretch. Exhale, inner thigh, pelvic floor lift. Inhale, glide. Looking for as much range or as little range as you can do on this hip. And 6, and 8, and down and bending in. And we'll take that leg up again, little stretch, and then we'll circle it down and we'll release any tension or all tension out of that hip. Give it a good massage and then stack it up. Top leg goes in front, bottom leg out. You can have this foot anywhere, or you could add a cushion there and just rest the leg. And then we send the weight or stretch through the bottom leg, and we're lifting and lowering. And again, we're looking for a lovely contraction up through that pelvic floor, coming up, wrapping the cocoon in the baby. Inhale down, exhale up. Making sure you're not digging down in the hips. And again, if you feel it's a little tender in the hips, you could add a little towel just underneath if you feel it's a little bony under there. 3, and 2. This foot is really light, not pushing down. And 1, and back and out. And let's bend the knees, a little stretch to release. So the last one here, we're going to take that top leg out again. We're going to bring it forward in front, hugging into the hip. Legs sit back in line, and then we want to ensure those glutes are engaged as we push behind the body. Inhale, Exhale, keeping it nice and taut here as we just allow the back of the leg muscles to engage and shorten. 6, 7, and 8. And back we go. And bring it in, release and down. And then we just stretch the top leg out, reach the arm over. Take a nice deep breath in and out. As you stretch, nice deep breath in and out. And release and in. Well done.